The much anticipated sequel to Frontier's Jurassic World Evolution is simply titled Jurassic World Evolution 2. Jurassic World Evolution 2 aspires to outperform its predecessor by expanding on its fundamental principles while offering new features, dinosaur behaviors, and a plethora of personalization possibilities. The official description reads, quote, Jurassic World Evolution 2 is the much anticipated sequel to Frontier's groundbreaking 2018 management simulation Jurassic World Evolution, offering an all-new narrative campaign voiced by cast members from across the Jurassic World film franchise, exciting new features, 4 engaging game modes, and an expanding roster of awe-inspiring dinosaurs. Learn what it takes to be a park management master in campaign mode, a compelling original narrative that puts you in the heart of the action following the earth-shattering events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Work alongside iconic characters from the films, including Dr. Ian Malcolm and Claire Daring, and lead the efforts to control, conserve, and contain wild dinosaurs now rampaging across the USA. End quote. So did life find a way, and did Jurassic World Evolution 2 evolve from the original title? But first, I'd want to let you know that I'm collaborating with Demise on a new campaign for their upcoming clothing collection. These clothes include hoodies, t-shirts, hats, beanies, and much more, with a discount link included in the description below. You'll also be a part of the early bird campaign, where you can win up to £300 worth of merchandise. And it's worth noting that they provide free worldwide delivery in addition to the sponsorship. This early bird campaign is only valid for the first 300 orders, so act quickly. And as I said, links are provided in the description below. Thanks again to Demise, and now back to the video. The first thing players will notice is its stunning visuals. Each dinosaur in this game is extremely realistic, and players can even change its appearance with numerous skins. While the realistic looking dinosaurs and buildings are appealing, the game's aesthetic truly shine via its settings. Every place in Jurassic World Evolution 2 seems colorful and alive, especially when exploring using land and airborne vehicles, which play an important role in certain game types. I played this game on PC at medium to high settings in 1080p, as well as on a PlayStation 5 with 4K HDR enabled, and I can absolutely say that it looks stunning in 4K, as you can fully see all of the sequel's graphically upgraded qualities. The main campaign continues the story begun in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom in 2018. That means that you'll have to hunt, capture, and contain dinosaurs roaming the mainland this time, all while Jeff Goldblum, Bryce Dallas Howard, and a terrible Chris Pratt impersonator guides you through this brave new world. It's kinda ironic that Chris Pratt voices nearly every character except his own in a Jurassic World video game.
Must be getting pressure from above, because they want more animals rounded up. Check the expedition map and dispatch a remote capture team to a hotspot. I'll do what I can on my end.
Jurassic World Evolution 2 includes 4 game modes, each of which provides a unique method to play this game. While having 4 game modes available from the start may seem excessive, it all comes down to what players want to get out of this game. Returning park managers will like the challenge and sandbox modes, which puts players' management abilities to the test while also allowing them to design the park of their dreams. Those looking for a unique Jurassic World story will appreciate the campaign and chaos theory modes, even though the brief campaign is essentially a lengthy tutorial. That is because the campaign took me no longer than 4 to 5 hours to complete. Yes, the campaign is that brief, and it's surprising that it feels so small in comparison to the original title, despite the semi-open world setting. It also ends abruptly, which leads me to believe they've left it there because they plan to implement an expansion when Dominion launches in 2022, given the Chaos Theory modes also have an available space at the end, curiously where another movie title might go. Chaos Theory mode, although interesting and unique, is also somewhat short. The premise is that you get to go through several mini-campaigns inspired by the Jurassic Park trilogy, and although there are few pleasant small touches, the situations don't truly resemble the events of the movies all that well. As with the campaign, there aren't many challenges here, and the game forces you to play in a certain way. Fortunately, the challenge and sandbox modes have more content and places than in the past, which helps to compensate for the lightweight of the campaign and Chaos Theory. Dinosaur behavior has improved slightly, with distinct species now stalking out their own territories within enclosures. Borrowing from Frontier's own Planet Zoo, you'll need to be a little more thoughtful about said enclosures, putting in the correct mix of forest, grass, rocks, and certain flora for them to consume. It's still not overly complicated, and the game now makes it clear which species will get along, so dino conflicts are less common. The management parts of the game are likewise mostly identical, with the major change being removal of the several factions, that being science, entertainment, and security, that you had to cater to in the original game. Instead, the game focuses on your team of scientists, whom you must recruit, train, and keep an eye on if they begin to burn out from overwork. Scientists are necessary for a wide range of duties, from field missions to study to hatching and mending dinos, so you'll be interacting with them frequently. Managing scientists is easier than managing factions, but it is more fulfilling. The available quality of life enhancements are one of the most enjoyable things of Jurassic World Evolution 2. The game includes over 75 dinosaur species, including new aquatic and flying ones that are more vibrant than in the original game. These animals are extremely detailed and may be personalized by changing their skins. Furthermore, players may now install ranger stations inside enclosures to check on dinosaurs and restock their feeders, making it simpler to check on dinosaurs and resupply their feeders than in the original game. Guest requirements have become more sophisticated, as there are now 4 categories: General, Adventure, Nature, and Luxury, all of whom want various things from your park. For example, Adventure guests want to view large, risky exhibitions, but luxury guests desire facilities such as a spa. The game doesn't do a good job of talking you through it or emphasizing how important it is financially, so you'll be experiencing a lot of this through trial and error. It's a nice new change to the game, but sometimes it's annoying when it just expects you to know things. The movies have always been about what happens when the dinosaur park fantasy goes bad, but Frontier's games aren't quite as dramatic. They'll probably escape, and if they're carnivores, they could eat a few unlucky visitors. When this occurs, just dispatch helicopters and tranquilize and recover the dinos, and the problem is swiftly resolved. While all of this micromanagement may quickly become overwhelming for players, the game balances it out with a plethora of personalization possibilities. When creating a park in sandbox mode, players can select from a variety of dinosaur care choices such as dinosaur health, behavior requirements, and much more. In addition, the game allows players to erase power constraints, create infinite wealth, influence weather patterns, and use other beneficial modifiers. There is more than enough content in Jurassic World Evolution 2 to keep you busy for a very long time, and with the DLC pack already out by the time of this review, which is only a few weeks after the launch of the base game, I can expect Frontier to probably have a lengthy roadmap for this game up until the release of Dominion and beyond. Also, with PlayStation 5 supporting mouse and keyboard, it was a real pleasant experience sitting on the couch with a wireless setup, playing this on a console with a 4K TV. Although the game is perfectly optimized for a controller, it's always better to play this type of game with a mouse and keyboard. Jurassic World Evolution 2 expands on many areas of the original title, and although it falls flat when it comes to the campaign modes, especially due to the length, or lack thereof, Frontier has improved the game in most areas, which has me excited for the future of the franchise. I just hope that with future updates they can tweak the bugs that plague this game, as there is a few unfortunate ones which holds this back from being a perfect sequel. If I had to put a score on this, then I'd easily give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'd like to thank Frontier for providing me with the review key on PC and PlayStation 5, and for more gaming content, check out the rest of my channel. If you enjoyed this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then give me a thumbs down. But please tell me why so I can improve my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the RedTieGuy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.